Here we have an HC SR04. It's an ultrasonic sensor. It's good for a range of about 6 feet or more, but 6 feet is usually what most people limit it to. You'll see these in a million robotics projects. They're dead simple to use, and I'm going to show you a dead simple tutorial. Anyway, they have 4 pins, and as you can guess with the term ultrasonic sensor, we've got it sending out an ultrasonic signal, and we've got it listening for an ultrasonic signal. It times the pulse and figures out, using the various cool circuits back here, how far away it is. Anyway, we've got 4 pins, ground on one side, power, 5 volts in, and I've set it up so that we have a green for a trigger, which basically triggers the pulse, and a yellow for the sensor, which then senses the pulse. So what we have is, it's all pretty straightforward. 5 volts in, ground, and we can hook these up to pretty well any 2 digital pins we've set. Now in our sketch we're going to be using what's called the NewPing library, which is easily downloaded. So we'll go 5 volts, and we're going to output our output to a, put the ground in here. Ground, we're going to output the ground, or output the distance it's detecting to serial, so that we can read it in the serial output of the Arduino control. So now I'm going with the echo as D4, digital 4, so this could be anything. I'm using an Arduino Nano, but this could be an Uno or whatever you'd like. And I'm going with the trigger on D5. Now my code is pretty straightforward. We're going to upload the code, so we'll just see it upload here. It's a fairly small code. It goes up, and then it begins putting out information, as you can see here, on the serial, and that's the distance. So we'll just put this facing up. I've got a fairly low ceiling in this room, so there it is, 147 centimeters. Put my hand in front of it. It's only like 1 or 2 centimeters. Raise my hand up, and you can see it going up and up, and then I move my hand out of the way, and we go back to the ceiling. Look at my monitor, which is 28 centimeters away, me roughly 23. So anyway, it's a pretty straightforward situation. Now the code is not complicated at all, as you can see. The NewPing library requires that you set 3 parameters. What pin is going to be triggering, what pin is going to be an echo, and those need to be digital pins. I've defined those right here. Here we set the maximum distance, which is presently set to 2 meters, but you can set that out to 5 meters, although at that range you'll start not getting good returns off certain materials, such as loose fabrics. Anyway, it's pretty straightforward. We just set a Serial.begin for the serial out. That's for us to see on this monitor. We set a delay of 50. The reason for that is that if we set it shorter than that, the ultrasonic pulses can actually start overlapping with each other, and one pulse coming in late could actually be read as a pulse that was just sent, so that would give you just silly readings. You can slow it down if you don't need more sensitivity. We could put it there every quarter second. Right here we have the time it takes for a pulse to go out and come back in microseconds. Then we divide it in the line below by the time it takes for a sound wave to go 2 centimeters, and it's 2 centimeters because we're looking at a time out and back, which then gives us the distance in centimeters. As you can see now, I've set the delay shorter, so it's only reading 4 times a second. And yeah, pretty straightforward. This can be used in a robotics, can be used to detect someone approaching, alarm systems, whatever you'd like. Very, very simple code. The NewPing library, you can just download that and add that to your Arduino. Just download the zip. There's some GitHub locations where that can be found and whatnot. And as you can see, very, very simple. And that's it. Anyway, thank you very much. If you have any questions, just give me a shout. The messages are a good place to reach me on this video. Have a good one. Oh, and all that usual nonsense about subscribing and liking the video. It's actually quite helpful. The more you subscribe and the more people like, the more then it sort of goes up the rankings. Anyway, thank you very much.